Ha 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 ha! Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Farmer. Hello, Portal. Welcome on in. Hope you're both having. Hope everyone's having a good day today. We're doing something a little bit weirder and different, I guess. I'm actually doing game dev. Wow, that's weird, isn't it? Wow. Except I'm not making an actual game to completion or anything like that. I'm just working on a lesson plan for a future stream idea, where I'll be teaching people how to make a game, and I'm just, tying myself to the project by, actually doing it on stream, so that I can't just go off and do something else, like, run a few maps and Path of Exile. Oh, it's 3 AM, and then, yeah, stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just, the problem is whenever I reopen the project and I'm like, left off here, start to actually place the object, I'm okay. Now I've got to, work back through on how I, where I was when I was at this point. I know I guess I got to this point where I'm saying that, yeah, I'm writing down the cliff notes, and this is what I'll be explaining to people, and I'll be advising them as I go, and giving reasons for why certain things are done certain ways and whatnot. Not that you can't do certain things any other way, but this is the way that I do things, because it's game dev. There's always going to be like 5 different ways to do the same thing. But yeah, and we're listening to RuneScape music, because that's the only thing that I like just leaving on in the background. And yeah, I don't know how much more there's to say about it, but yeah, basically I guess I can give it a little test run. I'm screen recording, so everything's just a lot easier to show in that case. I've got the throne in the way, but whatever, it's in the way of just slightly less important things. At the moment we've got basic walking around, and as you're walking around, you're slowly going to build up a bit of speed, and if you donk, you lose that speed. Or you're supposed to lose that speed, and then you have to work it up again. That's what's one of the things there. One of the other things that we're doing, where you just have a little enemy that we go bonk and kill. At the moment, we haven't got anything to do with this yet. These maybe we'll do something with these. But yeah. So the idea is, at the moment we've got the run. A lot of the stuff is just set up to be, in that way, to be used for the purpose of the tutorial. We got this, where you can put down a placeable object. We've got up to about this point here where we're checking for collisions. Can't place it there, can place it everywhere but here. Inside something, if it's colliding with something, it's not going to allow you to place it. That's the idea behind that. And yeah, that's as long as I think it's got you could probably make a different collision trace for it, but I think I'm going to stick with just visibility. That way, anything that collides with visibility is gonna, block it. But we're at the point of G. There we go. We got G to cycle between the different objects now. So if you wanted to place a different object, that's how it would be. And yeah, that's where we're at for this current part. I know I said tutorial right here, but I think I don't need that anymore. So, left off here, start to actually place the object. Alright, so we'll want to place the object. I think what I'll do, we're in placing mode here. Whenever we go into placing mode, I'm going to block movement. Let's block movement first, because I just want them to be able to place it. Yeah, it'll just be a lot more simpler. So let's just go over here and type this. Have a little gap. See, by movement input, press Hold B and left click branch. Bam, get ourselves a branch. And we'll go connect. Triggered to branch. Okay. Actually, what we could do is we'll do something. We will instead control click. I think it is control click. Control click. Yeah, control click. Drag. Control plus left click. Drag. Triggered. The triggered line to the pulse of the branch. There we go. This is a little bit like it's referred to as rubber duck. Rubber duck. Rubber duck something. You talk to a rubber duck and you explain, you talk it out, and if you're talking it out, you can know what you're doing better. I guess it's going to help with me doing this. Then connect, empty, triggered, execute to the branch. Bam. Okay. By now I'm hoping that so all the bits leading up to this point, I'm hoping by now they understand, like when I'm saying drag placing mode onto the graph, they understand that we're trying to just get a get, not a set. So drag, I could say drag get in placing mode onto graph, plug into branch. That, and that means whenever we're that is just the movement. Yeah, that's camera input there. We can still move our camera. So whenever we're in this, we can't move around. We can only just do this. And yeah, we can only do it as close as this because we have set it so that it locks off the. Because we had a thing where if I could go like into the character, it was like moving the character around and causing issues, and we don't want that. So yeah, while we're in what do we call it? In placing mode, we just don't want to be able to move around. It's simple as that. I guess we don't want to be able to jump as well, so that's another thing we can do. Copy. You know what we'll do? I'm going to teach a macro. I'm going to do a macro. Collapse the macro. Do macro in placing mode. This way it's a little bit easier just to copy and paste it around. So we go like this, and we will go like that, and that's supposed to be a true instead. So it's basically a lot like a branch node, but it's just already got that in placing mode already set there. So okay, so we'll write that out. Okay. What is it? Select Boolean and branch. Is it right click to? I question myself. Right click them. Collapse to macro. Name it in placing. Are we in placing mode? Question mark. Do that instead. Yeah. Are we in placing mode? That way, we're just checking to see are we in placing mode. And then we can just pass that around as need be. What do? We
This is so unfair.
Disconnect false, then drag and reattach onto outputs, but not the executable already there. Explain. This creates new executable line. Reattach. Oh no. Attach the true node to the top. Execute. Rename it to true. Yes. That's what we did. That's what we did. Make sure we're yeah, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I've never explained reroutables. I've never explained these yet. Okay. Back to event graph. Do we actually need a... I'm trying to think if we do actually need a true or not. We're going to add a true just in case we do need... If there's something we want to do, if there's an action we want to do involving the movement keys while in placing mode. Because maybe we want to use the movement keys to rotate the object instead. To go left and right. Okay. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And that makes... We're fine with that. Camera movement's fine. Okay, so we've done that. Back to event graph. Make sure the line... Wait, we could actually just say... What do we say? We could probably move this part. Okay, so what we might do is just move this. Move this down to here. That way you've already created we've created it. Let me just double check that, how it would go. Just redo that. Stop it. Go to macro. Okay, we'd have to do it. Okay. No, we won't do that. We won't do it that way. We'll do it the way we've done it. Empty triggered branch. Okay, so we'll do it this way. This. Oh no, move this back to here. Controller. Yep. Okay. Make sure the line is connected to false, not true. So they're just, yeah, it works fine. Okay. Copy and paste this macro to jump. So we just want to say started false. We don't want to. And connect started to it and false to jump. Because we just want to be like, yo, we're not in placing mode. We can still jump. We're all good there. And we will copy. We've got already copied, so we can just take it over to attack. By. Okay, let's do another one. By attack input paste again and connect the crest, the macro, and the pulse to multi-box trace. Very easy, very easy. Or like I said, just, you know, control left click. Okay, is there any other? It's the effect health. So I don't even need that. Do we need that? Could I have explained that? Maybe add to tutorial as a debug tool. We've got placing item. Do we? What's this? Movement speed doesn't matter during what we're doing because we can't move. Attack input. Good. We're good there. We be placing is the input to be back getting into placing mode. I haven't done the enemy attack AI stuff yet. A simple movement too. I'll do a simple move too. It's not worth going into behavior trees in a tutorial. Collapse that so it looks nicer. Okay, so we've got our in placing mode. We can't move now, right? So we can't move around, and we can just check for anything. This is, see, you could have it where you didn't go into first person, but this is just also again a tutorial of explaining how to do things. So I'm showing how you'd go in and out of a third person camera. I wonder if we could just hide the, it's worth just hiding the mesh while we go into placing mode. Wouldn't be hard, would it? Just grab the character, alright, mesh, hidden. Bacon is amazing. It is definitely amazing. I am a big bacon head. Pork in general, anything with like pig is good. Okay, we're gonna just hit that propagate the children just in case we attach anything to it later. There we go, we're hidden. So when we're in first person mode, we get hidden. Let's add that in real quick to the placing mode stuff. Where did I put placing mode? I'll just put it here. I'll just add it at the end here. By placing at the end of placing mode event. I'm just checking someone. Okay, it looks like it's all good, G. Everything's Gucci on their end. Okay. Twitch, there, okay. At the end of the placing event, drag static mesh onto the graph off static, sorry, character mesh off character mesh, set hidden in game, copy and paste onto the B line, because that's A and B lines. I'm gonna Hopefully I've established that by now. Tick the new hidden of the top one for both and for both. I guess I could tick prod. Okay. Let's tick propagate to children, then copy. That way you don't have to tick two things. Connect the mesh to the target of B line hidden in game. Okay, and that way we're hiding ourselves whenever we want to do the thing. Alright. What button do we want to use? Do we just want to repurpose the attack? This is where I'm talking about where I wanted to repurpose the attack. Ahoy! Hello, Fruitsy. Welcome on in. I'm just doing a write-up right now. Doing a write-up of a lesson plan. All the way up to here so far. It's a plan for a future stream if it's unlocked through the donation goal thingy on the throne thingy, and what's we call it? I'm just trying to write out the plan, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit more on topic if I do it on stream. That way I can't go off to do random things. But yeah, we're doing UE5 stuff at the moment. I was just explaining that I did do this macro with a true and a false. Now I can explain why I do a true or false, not just say to do a true and false and then be like, yo, why'd you do that? Okay, so we want our left clicky whenever we're in placing mode to actually do the placing thing. We're gonna go custom event, place the thing. No, we won't. Place the thing. Spaghetti stream. Yeah, we spaghetti stream. What's the rubber ducky phrase? Rubber ducky coding, right? Rubber ducky coding. Is that? I couldn't remember if that was the term. I know Thor Pirate Software used it. Yeah. The farmer special. Okay, let's go new line underneath the water tree, placing item, create new custom event. Haven't heard the tip ever. Let me see if I can find it, if it'll let me find it. Oh god, trying to find stuff. Let's see if I... have I got my OBS meeting? Okay, this is it.
Any tips or strategies to keep me going 12 hours a day?
Yes, this is going to be really weird. Put a duck on your desk. You know what I have on my desk? I have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He sits on my desk, and I tell him my coding problems. So when I'm like, God, I don't even know what to do with this damn thing. This code won't even work. And then I'm like, oh, thanks, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And then I literally fixed the problem because I spoke it out loud. If you practice what is called rubber duck programming, you will solve your problems.
Programming, yeah.
My duck is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
How do you...
That's what I was trying to refer to. Rubber ducky programming. But yeah. So that's why I'm trying to do it on stream as well as I can't. Yeah, I was saying earlier I can't just go off and do something else while I'm streaming. So at least I'm sticking to the. Well, I can still get distracted by chat, but that's fine. What's it call it? It's gonna be a little bit more on task, for sure. Create custom event. We do need to name it. Name it. Place the thing, not the most, you know, accurate. Well, we're placing a thing. We're placing the thing. Naming whatever. What are we gonna do after that? So we want to make sure we've got the Do we want to make a? Do we want to make the? Do we want to make it a new object entirely? I guess we want to make an object entirely placeable, not a placeable proxy, but what's some placeable proxy? We could do is copy the update, the placeable proxy, and make it the save a little bit of work, and have it whenever it's spawned, it'll place whatever it's trying to be placing anyway. That might be better. Okay. Okay, let's just go to content browser. Did I make a? I don't remember making a folder, but we have a folder for it now. Duplicate. Placed object. Yeah, what's the term? The guinea pigs, the people that will be, you know, subjected to my teaching plans, my terrible ways of, teaching, is gonna be Temporal Nyx, Cobra Raven, Fadeless Sword, and who was my fourth again? Oh god, who was my fourth? I asked 4 people. Who did I ask? Did I ask? I did. God, now I've forgotten. It was Nyx, Cobra, Fade. Who was my 4th? I'm confused now. I swear I asked a 4th person, but did they not get back to me? Or am I just forgetting? We'll have to, oh, Spiral. Yes, Spiral. God. Feel bad for forgetting, but yeah. Spiral as well. Spiral Galaxy. Yeah, that'll be, the 4 people will be, going along with this thing. I know this is technically spoilers for whatever that is, but, the event will be a little bit more different. It's not like they're here making the game up to this point. I'm in the middle of it rather than, starting from the beginning and then doing an entire stream for it, but, it gives me an idea of how long it takes to do things as well. We should be okay though. I won't be making the game myself, I'll just be directing people on how to make the game themselves. That's the main point of it. I need the placing item. Create new custom, name it place the thing. But we don't want to do that right yet. We just want to go to custom content browser, duplicate, place, proxy, placeable proxy, PP, PP, rename to placed object. Going into this thing, double click, go into the blueprint. Okay, first thing I want to do, we have to delete. We don't need this. Delete everything after the tick event line. So just grabbing all this, being like, yo, we don't need that. In variables, delete unused variables. Here you go. I don't think on construction, do we? We've already got the dynamic thing set up, so that's why we have that. That's helpful. So we're not using cam place. We don't need it. We don't need proxy size. We don't need min max. Oh, we don't want to duplicate it because we don't need any of it. Proxy choice is still usable. Do we bother to rename proxy choice? Rename custom event update proxy to, what are we naming to? Update object. Update object, because this is no longer the proxy, this is the actual thing. And from there, it'll be whatever the thing is. And we'll have to assign it as its no, it'll come with its own material, but yeah, it's fine. Rename proxy choice to object choice. Yeah. Object choice. Gucci. There we be. Now we got all this stuff. It seemed like we're just like creating a little bit more work for us. We could have just, I don't know, made a new one, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. This is what you do when you are just thinking your thoughts, so you just run around in the game that you've made. You gather your thoughts about what you want to do. Zoom, zoom. And you get distracted. And that's how you distract yourself. Okay. Oh, whoops. Go into Brooklyn. Wait. Did I? No, okay, I put that in the wrong place, haven't I? Because that needs to be there. So if we just we just created the thing and we're just deleting that. Update. It'll update. So like this switch here, it'll say what the object is, and say if it's got a certain effect. It'll like, if you're building some sort of, I don't know, if you're building something like a turret that you want to place down, or a chest or something you want to place down and then interact with it later, it'll say what it is now, and it'll have its effect attached to it. It's something you could do, but I don't think I'll be going into that. Yeah, we won't go into that. This is going to be about placing objects, because we could do like, again, we could even go for, I'm literally just placing the basic shapes because they're all the same size. There's like chairs and other stuff we could be placing as well, but they will have their own different sizes. I just don't want to be showing that here. I've explained, it's been explained mostly in the process of, this is the minimum height, this is the maximum height, the size of the proxy thing, how far up you have to go before, you know, how far up you go, all that stuff is basically decided through that. Yeah, and that's how you'll you can update those with different, yeah, there's so many things you can do to, you know, update it. It's customizable for whatever object that is needing to be put in. which is all good. Okay. Okay, we have a placeable object. Placeable proxy and placed object. Okay, so I'm going to say to go back to third person, BP third person. That's how I'm differentiating my work. So whenever I get to a point, we have to like change between a certain point on in the brow tabs and everything. I'm just differentiating it there like that. Say, okay, we're done with the content browser plus the placeable proxy place object. Now we're back here to the third person character. Underneath the placing item, do a custom event, place the thing. And what we will do is we will place it. So what I haven't done is, okay, so the thing I have to check for is can place, can't place. This is being assigned here. Can place and can't place is here. We need to feed this back into the player. So we need to actually sort that out. Pref, get pref. Maybe cannot place object. I'm gonna do it real quick just to make sure I've got it done. Bam, bam. I'll write it. It's a little bit easier to go faster like this by just doing it and then working my way back. Place. Set. So just gonna set whether that's. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's here or not. Doesn't. See, looks like we don't even need it here. We'll just explain that we don't need it here, and then have them delete it. I'd have to find it in this thing, and it's. I can explain. Maybe I could use this time to explain that just because this boolean is doing its job here. Wait, is it doing its job here? Is there something else where it needs to be? No, literally nothing. It needs to be called from that. Okay, so right. B for branch. Off condition. Promote to variable, which is just doing this. We just go promote to variable. Variable name it cannot place object. Okay. Back to the. I wasn't in placed object, was I? Okay, good. I'm gonna be in placeable proxy. I still want to be part of this thing here. Placeable proxy. At the end of the. What is this? At the end of the. At the end of the check A line. Drag ref, which is player reference. It's just how I go pref. It's the pref. Add ref onto graph. Off it cannot. Off it get cannot place object. No. Set cannot place object. place object. This is the reason why I don't code in like normal coding, because I make so many mistakes. Okay, good. Set cannot place object. Copy and paste. Paste for B line and net target to pref. Okay. Delete can place bools earlier in the lines. Okay. Reconnect true and false lines. Explain. We need to feed it back to player. Not have the item caring about it.
You sick freak.
Let's just say caring about it. I'll be a bit more, you know, in the moment when I'm in the moment. But for now, we'll just put that. Can place booleans early in the lines. Reconnect true or false. Okay, Gucci goo. So that's those two. We're gonna say tick. Make sure a line is no, it needs to be B line. B line. B line is B line cannot play set cannot place object whatever. Bool is set to true. Otherwise it won't be doing the same thing it was before. Okay. And that is that fixed, so we don't actually have to. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, because I haven't set my. Yeah. I gotta save and compile. Okay, just say it. Make sure to save and compile. Easy. Right. Right, so that's our 2 lines done. We can go back to here, I guess, because this is what we'll be saying. We can actually place the object. We could have also got the. We could have done it another way. We could have actually done that. We didn't need to do that way, I don't think. But I think we'll keep the cannot place object for situations where we just don't want them to be able to spawn something. Maybe they're in an area where you just don't want them to be able to place it anyway. So that's a good way to, you know, gate, rather than just being strictly based on where the object itself can be placed, whether it's overlapping with something. You can also say that through this means we can have like a big trigger box saying you can't place things here or in this vicinity. So that's a good way to handle that as well, I guess. Sure. God, that net goes back too far. Hello, Ocean. Hey. Hope it's all I'm like all good. It's gonna be a pretty look heavy stream, I think, because it's just me rambling about coding stuff. Good old UE5 coding blueprints. I feel like something's. I wonder if my if I've got the coding wrong, because I feel like I get that hat the most out of all the hats. I feel like I need to take a look at it. And hello, Ivy. So I hope. Oh, welcome on to both of you. Hope you're both having a good day. We're just being crazy, mad scientists with coding as we talk out rambling rambles. You know. We've got the lesson plan on the right here, and when the little throne goal, actually I can this throne goal up here I can actually indicate to it because it's screen capturing. This when it reaches I think it's 40%. Is it 40%? Or I changed it, didn't I? I changed it. It's it's set at different points. There's 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%. That is the things. I think it's either at 30% or 40% for the stream teaching 4 people how to make a game. That's the stream. I'll come up with a better title than that by the time we do it. Trust me. But yeah, at the moment we're just kind of rambling on about how to, you know, place an object. Okay, so we can just say go back to our one of the next mechanic I'm exploring is wall jump. I know how to do it. It's a little bit easier to do because I already have done it. Well, I've done the wall jump. I haven't done wall ride, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Cannot place object. Because we don't want them to be able to place the object. We want to spawn off false of wait. Maybe maybe I think okay, we'll just take this part out. Okay. We'll take this part here. No, we were there. Okay, whatever. We'll just go here. Off false of place the thing. Spawn act 4 from class. Spawn actor class. I'm having to do a lot of double typing. Okay, I'm gonna spawn actor from class. It's gonna be the placed object. Change class to placed object. Do this in one line. Split transform struct. Yep. There we go. It's Gucci. I was gonna say what we could have done before is have gone here and been like, place get cam place. That's another way you can do it. But at least this way, we can have it based off the character's conditions, not just the object's conditions. Because maybe you want to put something down, you get attacked or something, and you've been kicked out of cannot be play thing. I don't know. There's all the reasons you could do it both ways, but this is the way I'm doing it. It's gonna be a lot. Basically, as they're doing it, I can explain why we do things as well. So I'm kind of just I'm more in the moment. I'm probably a bit more in the moment when I'm explaining why we do things, or why I do things. I won't say why we do things. Everyone does their own thing differently. But yeah. Do we need to promote it? I don't think we do. We just because we've got a placeholder proxy, that's fine. We just want to update object. So we want to update object with the object choice. Object choice. Set object choice based off of the, what is it? Proxy current choice. There we go. That's how that works. Okay. Right. Switch it. Off return value. Object. Set object choice. Also off return value. Update object. Call message. I should say update object. Sure. Gucci. Make sure they are both connected with update object being last. It needs to be last because we need to tell it the objects, tell it what it's going to be before we update it. So that's why we do it that way. Okay. Drag proxy current choice onto graph and connect to object choice. Gucci. That way, whenever you're placing the object, it's gonna do that. Yes, yes. And then to be. So there's two ways you want to do it. Where if you say you want to kick them out of placing mode, you could do it where you want it to have them kick them out of placing mode straight away, or if you want to be able to place down multiple things, you'd just say placing mode. You'd call placing mode here. You're placing mode, and that means it's going to toggle this back to being all this. So, yeah, that's that. Or you could do it where you just, if you're just more about you're placing objects rather than kicking them out of that placing object mode, and that's how you do it. Okay. Gucci. I'll write it down. Optional. Off update object. Placing mode. Call placing mode. Explain. This takes you out. Ignore if you want repeated placing of objects. So if you just want to be able to go bum 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 and then go out of placing mode, that's what you can do. I get stuck in teeth. I don't have teeth. I'm a slime. Okay. Okay, we've got an event, but we haven't called it yet. So we're gonna call that event. You know what I should do a little bit earlier? I should explain commenting things. Maybe that's something I can mention at some point earlier in the thing. I'll figure out where I want to explain that. I could just do it right now. That's the funny thing about these things, is you just go with the flow. Highlight all of the place the thing. Press C. Place the thing event. Give it a name. Place the thing event. Explain commenting. Maybe give them time to comment things. So if they want to do their own commenting and whatnot, but wait, let's go like this. Be like, yo, this is the placing item event, or you could just do this. Placing objects, code stuff. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, because you can have comments within comments. It's handy like that. Right. Over by. We want the attack nodes. Yep, attack one. So we can go attack team event. Over by attack input, because it's the same input. Off the true call. What's our thing? Placing item. Placing item. Of your upholstered furniture, and never more will you be able to find socks that I need to grab more of the lines from Return to Monkey Island, so that he has more things to say. Okay. Okay. That should place object, right? No. Why didn't it work? Because in placing mode, true, cannot place. Okay, so no, placing a cannot place item is fault. We're in placing mode. Because we haven't given it a location. Off the... where is it? Okay. Drag proxy location onto graph near spawn actor. Plug it into spawn transform location. So we did spawn it, just it was not there. But again, you could just blap it in. We need to care about rotation at some point, but for now, we'll just plug it in. If didn't work. Why aren't we working? Okay, let's do this. The good old check to see why things aren't working. So it's not getting through. Place a thing. Let's check. It's understand. See how it's looking. It understands a little bit about what it's doing. It's in the placing item mode. Why isn't it working though? Okay, we want to print this just to find out why. Grab this. Go. I have to go print string first. Big old tip: print strings, save lives. Okay, print string. Bit like yo, print string. Why aren't you being called? Because you cannot place. Cannot place. Placeable. Okay, let's we've grabbed the so right, has to be true, right? What? It has to be true. It needs to be true. Can't wait. So I've said these around the wrong. I've reworded this wrong. I've put can. I'm gonna change that to can place objects. Yep. I'm gonna change this to can place. My wording's wrong. Can place object. What did I put this? Can not. Can place object. Can place object. Okay. And we want it to be true because it's going down the false one because it's blocking the hint. Therefore, yeah. I was just being dumb there. Hey, shut up. It's just save and compile. There, you happy now? Sheesh. We don't need that open. Okay, so that should actually work now. Knock on wood. Bonk. No, of course not. Why is it not working? Why? Did I mess something up in this thing? No, in placing mode. In placing mode. Placing item. Oh, I've called the wrong thing. Place the thing. I place the thing, not placing item. Place the thing. There we go. Did I say that right? Place the thing, not placing item. Okay. This is why I'm doing this all beforehand, not on the stream in the moment, because if I screw it up, it's gonna waste time. And I have to waste. I'm wasting people's time, and I don't want to do that. So I'm wasting the people's time now, but not for then. Okay. Okay. Now we should work, right? Right. 30 stream streak. Sheesh. What a streak. Welcome on in, Boba. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I'm so used to not. So unused to coding and doing game dev on stream. I'm like, well, we're playing. We're writing things up. We're writing a lesson plan right now. We're doing game devy stuff, and we're writing a plan of it. Plan of attack. A plan of tutorializing this thing so that the event, when I do the stream, when I do it, goes smoothly. Oh, save. Okay, so that should work now, right? Okay, so it's placing it, but because its default thing is red, a red thing. Okay, so it's not actually. Yeah, guys, it's got a collision right now. That's a problem. Okay, so we're in the placeable proxy. We need to change it so it does. We'll go to viewport. Mesh collisions. Is that how you spell collisions? I don't remember. So, mesh search collisions. It's 1S. This is why I don't code. This is why I don't code with the actual, you know, C++ and all that. I code with this stuff because this is what I'm okay at. Change no collision back to default. So that should just be fine as default. Okay. Search material. Why is it solid blue right now? Because I've changed this thingy, haven't I? Let's I guess, yeah, it's been given the default thing. We might as well just delete that, right? Yeah, we'll just delete it. Rather than creating new material. Construction script. At this point, I've almost just made an entire new blueprint. Funny. All the stuff I've had to delete. But it's fine. I could have just made a new blueprint and copied the string event over, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I guess it's easier to show you things to delete than it is to just say copy these things and copy them over, you know, do the thing. Yeah, sure. That's what I'm gonna go with. Construction script. Delete everything but the starting node. We technically could make another. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's not, I might explain. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do new material. Placed object mat. Gucci. Okay, so we'll do that instead. So we'll go to content browser, new material, double click, name it first, name it placed object mat. And double click to go into it. Right. Bam. Alright. Texture sample. Texture sample. Right click and search texture sample. Going too fast with my fingers apparently. Okay, so if we it automatically gives you, it highlights it, so that's good. Under texture, it's a funky color. Oh, we can't preview it. Preparing shaders. Right click and search texture sample. Connect RGB to base color. Ah, it's the color without the U. Ah. In my previous one, I had saying color, not color. Color. This is color. Because I'm not American. Okay. There. Look at that. Look at that. And you can just plug it all into the right different things, and oh, it's doing a whole bunch of random different things now. And then we got emissive, and oh wow, it's how bright. It's bright now. The roughness. Where? Go bam. Calm down. 0 roughness. Oh, look how shiny that ball is. Look how shiny the ball is. That is a shiny ball. Okay. Okay, so left click texture sample, find the texture, what would you call it, input on the bottom left, find a texture you want, can be anything. We'll unplug those. I'm just gonna explain these things. I think that's the best way to do it. Because now it's got this. There you go. 1. I don't think it's doing that with specular does anything. You'd use actual like metallic and roughness things, but at least like with this, I can just show this is how you make something shiny. Because if I go like this, then go to 1, it's got a roughness of 1. It's like, yeah. This is how you make things shiny. Hold, because yeah, you got 2. If you hold it down 2, 3, 1, you've got your X, Y, X, Y, Z, and just I guess X. There are the color nodes. If you go into this one, you've got all the different colors. Right. Can't be shown. Substrate experiment is not enabled for the project. I don't care about substrate. Substrate only works for, I don't think, even it doesn't even work for games, I don't think. I had that big issue. I converted a project to using substrate materials. And then, whoa, look at that. It looks cool, but it doesn't export the game. You're just too cute. Full show. Okay, so hold 1 and left click twice on event graph. 2. What are these called? What are their names? I don't even know what they're called. Are they just called scalar? Maybe I could do scalar instead. Teach him how to do scalars. It's the same thing as the param thing as before. We'll do that instead. No. I don't even know what these are called. What are these called? Material expression constant. They're just called the material expression constant. I'm just gonna call them constants. I don't know what their actual name is. To create 2 constants. Sure, that's what we're naming them. I don't know if that's the right name for them, but sure. Bam. Connect 1 to metallic, another to roughness. Okay, so they're both connected. Change the metallic constant to 1. Explain. You would use actual texture maps for this, usually. But in the moment, I'll know how to trail off on that. I'm typing my what I need to start the conversation on, not the full conversation. Okay. Convert to a parameter. You can convert it to a parameter. I don't know. We won't go into that. Okay. We've got ourselves a funky little texture going on. Sure. If you just wanted to do like the greens so that only the greens are emissive. Or the blues are the only emissive. Or the reds are only emissive. You get little funky things going on like that. Alpha's emissive. Okay. We just like to play around with things. What's going on there? Create a really weird tiling thing. Tangent. The tangent. The tangent. World position offset. Does nothing. Just seeing if there's anything I can quickly explain. Okay. That created the object. Alright. So we'll go back to what we'll do is we'll chuck that one there instead. Placeable there. That way we can just say do the mesh thing while the thing's here. Then we can search for material. So while you've got the placed objects selected, search material. Not that it matters fully. Okay. Replace material with newly created material named placed object mat. The reason why I go mat is because then I can know. Look, that's one of my prefixes. I don't know what you call it. It's what you put in the at the end of it to say that's you know, it's that thing. Oh wait, no, it's my thing that I put in. Why didn't that update? Because we need to update this thing, don't we? Whatever. We've done the thing. Okay, so this is a material instance of a specific material instance. Okay, it's just a material instance. Hey, construction script. Place source material with placed object dot slash underscore map. Not Matty, map. There we go. Now that should, yeah, we go. Let's replace it. As we can see, the seamers bends around there, bends around there, bends around there, but it stops there because that's where the materials that's where it ends, where the UVs end. Okay. Hopefully that's okay like that. Yeah, we can just rename that, I guess. Rename proxy material inst to object material inst Inst. Copy that. Replace that. Rename. Bleh. Doom 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 doom. Doom doom doom. I have to be careful not to go over too much on time with the whole thing, so I'm gonna have to like read it out. See how long it takes to read it out, but then I'm yeah. Object material inst. It should be okay because then it just comes in like that. Test it. Look, we made a thing. We spawned a box, and the box is the thing. So if we wanted to spawn a box to go on a thing, I'm gonna go get on the thing, and we cycle it with G, and spawn a sphere. Wait, what? Why did it spawn a sphere? It's off by 1. Okay, something's off with my math. So it's 1. Some placeable proxy. What did I screw up? What did I screw up? Let's start at 1. Pressed. This goes straight to 2, doesn't it? Maybe do the update first. We have the update first and then change the number? No. What have I done wrong here? What did I do wrong? Place that, it becomes that. Why don't we just place a normal one first? Bam. Normal. Cycle. Bam. It's that one. Bam. It's off by like 1. For some reason it's off by 1. Why is it off by 1? Why is it off by 1? Why is it off by 1? Okay. When we cycle the placed object, we haven't actually changed this number, have we? Placeable proxy. Based off of the PREF's current choice. Okay. But no, that's it. That should. What's screwing up there? What's screwing up there? When you're cycling an object, change it to. So it starts off at 1. Change it to 2. Change it to 3. Change it to 4. Already 4, go back to 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna figure this out real quick before we move on. Put in some strings to make sure we know what's going on. Where's my tick? Tick, 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 tick. I'll put in the placing item. Change this color to orange. Put the placing proxy current choice in there. That's how we test. So it's on 1 at the moment, which is this one. Press G, it's on 2. So just that, but it's not updating the it's still on still a chamfered thing. So it's still a chamfered. So the numbering's fine, it's still just not updating the object, the placeable proxy properly. Chamfer, not doing this proxy choice because it's going off proxy choice, which is based off this, which is being updated constantly. Print string. Why isn't this changing correctly? So it knows it's changed to that, but okay, so it's doing something wrong here because it's going to just. Yeah, I should be grabbing it off of. Yep, I don't need it like that, do I? So I need to change. I need to get rid of proxy choice. Proxy choice. God, I love Notepad. Proxy choice. I have to fix this before I can change it. I'll carry on. Drag on proxy. Press connect. Yeah, I'm just gonna do amendments. I'm gonna do amendment here. Rename proxy material. Okay. Gonna put in big things. Amendment. Sure. Delete proxy choice on tick. I have to say where we are first. Event graph. What did I do with that? Just need to be there. Go back. Bam. I mean, okay, wrong place again. I'm just all over the place. Event graph. Delete proxy choice on tick. Connect to box trace. So just deleting this. By update proxy move the pref proxy current choice integer over to date proxy. Connect to switch selection instead of proxy choice. Delete proxy choice variable. Okay. We don't need this. Maybe this will fix things. Okay, so go there. G works now. Don't know specifically why it wasn't working, but see, the problem with this one at the moment is it's not actually doing the height. This is where you would change the height to match the thing of the object and everything. But yeah, it's fine for a tutorial. Kind of made little steers. Wow. Wow. Donk donk. Okay, that fixes whatever problem I had there. Okay, now that I've done that, I can actually did I change anything back here? I don't think I changed anything back here, right? I just changed the place of the proxy. Okay. I'm just do a little play test. Play test. That's me just saying, play test your thing, have a little play. Wow, bam, bam, bam. Don't want them there, I want them over here. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so, yes. Oh, look at those reflections. So reflecting. Okay, and yeah, that is how you place the objects. If you want it to be like a placing object game, like you're walking around in the environment and then you place things down for, like, you know, making a house or like a chest or, you know, anything. That's a thing you can do. Now, okay, I don't think there's anything more we can do with it. Is there anything more we need to say with the placing event, object event? Who knows? Bum 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 bum. Is there something I had to redo? Just trying to think. So we've created a object placing thing. Placing the object could be anything. Effect of object. Let's see. Function by name. Function by name. Okay, we could do this. Custom start doing a thing. Function name. Gucci self looping. How long to wait before executing? Okay, so it's just looping. What's the... So every 1 second it's gonna do a thing. Clear function time by name if we wanted to use it. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's not be dumb. Object function name. Let's be cleaner than that, so that if you wanted to stop whatever this is, you can stop it. Stop doing a thing. Because yeah, say you've got like a turret that's shooting bullets, but this turret has an ammo count. You want to be like, yo, you've run out of bullets, stop trying to fire, and that's how you do it. Or it doesn't have to be on a timer, it could just be doing a thing. Just have it like on, like, you know, do a thing. There's many applications. We're just doing this. Okay. Okay. Placed object. Did I have that? Did I have that as a thing? I haven't got that as right. This is placed object BP. Yay, yay. What did I do? Okay. Placed object. Already in the placed object, I guess, but whatever. We're gonna do a placed object. No, we weren't actually in it, so now we are. We're back in the placed object. New custom event. Name it. Start doing a thing. Off that. Set timer function by name. New variable. String. Needs to be a string. Name it. Object function name. String variable. Alt drag onto graph. Alt place between. Start doing a thing and set timer function. And I'm hoping they understand place it, not just place it there, connect them up, you know, make sure it's actually executing the thing. Drag the left, what should I say? The left pink circle onto the start doing a thing event. Adds a string input. Okay, that's that part done. And we'll give it the so let's just do this. Do this. Yeah. Grab. Creates a new thing. That's how you do that. Go bam. Creates a new thing. Right. Drag the right side into the function name of the set timer function by name. Set timer by function name. Same thing. Same thing basically. Change timer to 1. Tick looping. New custom event. Name it stop doing a thing. Explain the turret thing. Things could stop working. etc. Connect. Drag object function name string onto graph. Connect to the function name. Wait, no, off that actually. You can just do clear. Off that. Clear function name should get you if it clear. Just type in clear. Clear function name. Connect to stop doing a thing. Stop doing a thing event. Gucci. That way we're telling it to do a thing, and, you know. So, from there... from there... Is that the right way? Is this the right way to do things? Does it take exclusivity? But it's only going to be one thing. I don't actually have to worry. It's only going to be doing one thing. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I was wondering if it takes exclusivity, the timer there, or if it's just going to keep repeating the thing in the background for 1 second, and then like other things will stack and do their own thing, but that won't matter because it's the object's place. It's doing its one thing. Okay. Okay. Update object. Update object event on the one line at the end. No, we won't do that yet. Okay, what we'll do is create custom event. Custom doing thing 1. I don't want that now. Name this whatever you want. Name it doing thing 1. Do this three more times with a new number. Bam, bam, bam. Let's grab that. Grab this and go 2. Grab this thing and go 3. Grab this thing and go 4. We've got 4 different events to be doing a thing. Neatly line it all up. We're not going to actually really have it doing a thing, because I don't know what the purpose of each object will be. Therefore, we're just going to have it do a string. Whatever. Sure. Off doing thing 1. Print string. So print string. Type a random message. Oh no, whoops. Random message. Copy, paste to other 3 events. Bam, bam, bam. Change their respective messages. I am a slime. Slimes are cool. Chat is cool. There we go.
The all-powerful demonic skull.
Murray's okay. Okay, so we got 3 different events. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. So, yes, you could just have it so the, so if I just said, what was it? Doing thing 1. If you just wanted to have it do the thing that it does once, I don't know what that would apply to. Maybe if you've got a certain amount of objects you're allowed to place in the game, doing thing 1 would be the thing it does, and then like or even like, I don't think you'd even do that. You just have it do like print string, and then you just have like a thing where it just takes up a certain amount of it. You take up the resources that it needs to take up. So like, maybe it consumes a certain amount of resources. Maybe it does one thing once. That's where you'd put this part here. But if you have a repeating effect, something that you want to have repeat, so like a regen, like this could be like a generator that's generating you, power. Could be, it could be an auto miner mining things for you. It could be anything. It could be anything. That is where you'd have this little effect. This is why we're creating this one. That is what we're trying to explain. This is the effect of whatever the thing does, versus just a one-time bam, it's done. Yes, that makes sense. I'm making sense, I hope. Okay. Update object event on the end of line 1. Start doing a thing. So this is where we'd say start doing a thing. You see this little thing here? We got access to this to change whatever that is. So we want to say it to be doing things 1. Change object function name to doing thing 1. Stress that it has to be the exact same as the event name. Like, you have to do it the exact same way, otherwise it's not gonna push it through. Yeah. Copy, paste the start doing a thing message. That's what it is. It's a message to the other 3 lines. Connect them and change their respective numbers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many effects of the thing that you want to put down as a thing. 2 and 3 and a 4. We've got 4 events, so that they're going to do their thing when we place an item. So now, when we playtest, hopefully, random message. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. See what right here, random message. Right here, we've got a random message placing. So when I place down G to cycle that one, it's going to be I am a slime, random message. I am a slime, random message. I am a slime, random message. Slimes are cool. Oh, I missed one, didn't I? I didn't place down the cone. Look at all the messages. So this is where you'd have like things stacking up. So just imagine that's like +1 power, +1 power, +1 power. That's where you'd have the effect of that. And you could even say like, yeah, you'd have like a timer. Time intervals. Okay, so okay, let's put that okay. Let's change time tick. Okay, so tick looping its own thing. Drag off time, promote to variable. Explain this is. I do things in brackets. Brackets. Is it bracket? I don't know what's what. I don't care what's what. I just don't care. Explain This is the interval for when these tick. So how they go pat pat tick 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 tick. So if you change it to like a something else, it'll be something else. So that's okay. That explains that. So that means we've got a time interval. So okay. As an example, why we do this is because that's 5. So we change that to 5. Okay, so we'll change that to 5. Tick looping. Okay. No, we want to go there. Change number to 5. Because there's a reason why you'd want to do this. There is a reason. Reason why is not here. It's not there. This is just it saying, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Just formulating in my head. Formulating. Okay. We won't put it there. We'll say that that one's done, and then come back to this one. The respective numbers. We've done that part. Okay. New custom event. New custom event. New custom event. Name it. Change time interval. This is going to be a global change time interval. If you want it to be a specific on. Okay. God. I don't know how specific I want to be. How specific do I want to be? How specific do I want to be? How specific do I want to be? I need to go through these and add like optionals of based off of the timing of the what we're doing, because yeah, we don't want to go over time too much. Max once per frame. Okay, so custom event, change time interval. This can be a global event, but we can specify later in a different way. So get time interval. No, set time interval. How do we do this? Okay, so my thought process is, say later on down the road, you've placed all these objects, but say you've got like a perk system where you unlock something and now your generators generate power at a faster rate. You don't want to have to replace those generators for them to update. This is us updating those generators, their time intervals. So would we do it by if you okay. Just depends on the update that you want to do it at, because you'd have to have like, so say you've got like generators where you're trying to change the generators. You don't want it to be the same as the mining things. It could be two different timers. Would you do it by percentage? Percentage, maybe? Maybe a percentage is perfectly fine. Yeah, let's do percentage. But how we do percentage? Just do a percentage. So this is I'm doing it wrong already. We base time interval, and that needs to be there instead, because we want this to be the base. Yeah, that plugs into there like that. Because say we've got it over on the player character, or whatever the event is calling this, and it's going to say that the interval timing is at 100%, but slowly but surely you get more perks, and it goes down to 99%, 80%, 88%, however many percentage it goes down, it'll update based off of that. And then the time intervals will be that. Yeah. Right? Change time intervals. Okay. Because we want the time interval to be just this. This comes back to the same idea as maximum health and current health. Same sort of concept where you just want the base, and then the the actual that it's based off of, the time that it'll be based off of. That works better, I think. So, don't need that. Delete that. Change time interval. New float. New variable. We're just going to need variable. So they need to go to the new variable. Name it base time interval, and it is a float variable. Drag onto graph. Type either type percentage or press Shift 5 for percentage symbol. Either one works. Sips. Got me questioning how to spell. How do you spell symbol? Symbol. Symbols. I'm questioning how you spell symbol now. How you spell? It is S, right? This is why I don't do coding. I let the thing the thing do the thing. Because it's symbolic. Yes, symbol. Yes, sim with an with an S, not a C. Alright. Okay. I'm just getting distracted by things that are going on there. Okay. Bam. Bam. Okay. Percentage. Symbol. Okay. Just getting the percentage. Alt, left, click, drag, time intervals onto graph. Nope. Time intervals onto graph. Connect percentage to the set time intervals. Connect the time intervals to the change time interval. Execute. Left click. Drag the B of the percentage node onto the change time shut up, my roll event. Name it stat percentage. I'm just gonna say percentage, for lack of a better word. Stat percentage. Dun, 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 dun. Stat percentage. Explain how this is how you change the example resource gathered per tick. Yeah. So every 5 seconds it'll become like 4.8, however much. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay. Tag. Tags. So this is what we're gonna do. Update object event. At the end of one line. Right. Yeah, at the end of. We could just go add, right? Add. No, we're gonna do add. Okay, so we'll just do it. Yeah, we'll do this. End of one line. Don't drag off execute. But right click search tags. What was it? Get tags. Tags. Get tags. I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo. Is that something that Lightning McQueen says? Or is that he's Ka-Chow, isn't he? I thought that was a Lightning McQueen reference. I do not get the reference. The bot. Choose the bottom pink option. Hopefully that's good enough to explain. It's a pinky purple, right? It's like a very violety. Violet? Yeah, it's pink. It's pink. It's lightish red. Off that tags. Search. Add. I should just be like a array add. It's a Beatles song. Ah, I'm not familiar with the Beatles that much. That'd be why I guess I didn't get it. Copy and paste. these 2 nodes to the other 3 lines. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Connect them all. Wow. Okay. Give each a unique name. Example: mining generator. I don't know. I can't even think of these 4 examples myself. Processing. Creating. Creator. Sure. My mind's going to satisfactory, where you've got the different things. You got mining, generating, processing, you know, all that stuff. Sure, that's what we've got. Or any sort of like thing like that. So they're all gonna have different names. Okay, so this one's gonna have mining. This one's gonna be generator. This one's gonna be processing. This one's gonna be creator. So you've given them all tags. These tags are very important because you'll find out when we where do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Where do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Where do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Where and how? Where and how? Where and how? Where and how? Do we create a new blueprint? Yes, you'd probably create a new blueprint. But for the sake of tutorializing, we will do it just in here. So what we want to do because we're trying to change the intervals of specific things. I'm trying to think about how I write this. Update. Perk. Update. I'm trying to think about how to globally apply this to everything. Get all actors of class with tag. Or do I just get all actors of tag? With tagged. I don't know what's better to use. With tag or actors with tag. Probably with tag, because you could have a generator that's an object of, it's like a Mark 1 or Mark 2 or Mark 3, you know, that kind of thing. So probably get all actors. So if you did all actors of class with tag, you'd be grabbing just specifically the Mark 2, Mark 1, Mark 3 generators. This way, if it's got the generator tag, it's just going to grab it. It's going to be all good with that. That sounds Gucci. Okay. So, we've got the tag here. Perk update. We're going to tell it to update it. Update for each of these. For each of them. Change time interval. No, we haven't got a placed object. Yeah, it's not a placed object, so we'd we need to change this. This needs. It could be an event dispatcher. It could be an event dispatcher. Change time interval. Oh, no, change time interval event. So we did that event. Change. No, we haven't. I've never really used. I don't really use event dispatchers. Change time. Yeah, I don't use event dispatchers very often. So what we might do is change it a little bit. We'll tweak it a little bit. Tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna tweak this part a little bit. Let's go content browser. Content browser. Content browser, blueprints, blueprint interface. Placed object interface. Copy that. Okay. Content browser. New blueprint interface. Name it placed object interface. Double click into it. Function name will be changing time intervals. Yep. Double click into it. Change name to change time intervals. Save. No. We need the actual things on this one. We need a flirt. Okay, there we go. Click it, or make sure it's selected. Inputs, add input. Make it a float and name it interval. What did we name it? Stat percentage. Sure. Stat percent. I was going back and forth on what to name it. It doesn't really matter. Stat percentage. That's all we get. Oh, it's all good. Percentage. Float. Okay. Done that. Okay. We need to go over to our place PP again. We're not making a new custom event. I'm going to change that to adding a class settings, interfaces, implemented interface. We're searching for placed object interface. Placed object interface. Place the object into the face. Okay. Implemented. God. Implemented interface. Implemented. Implement. How you? It's there. Implemented. How have I spelled it wrong? I've added too much. IMPLE.
This is so unfair.
Minted. Oh, wrong thing. Implemented. No E there. Yes, there is an E. What a weird word. My brain is completely frazzled from that. It's fine. 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 It's okay. We're okay. We're not going insane. Right. So I need to actually implement it. Placed. Why won't it? Huh? Why can't I give this an interface? Ah, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, did I already add it? Or did I break something? I broke something. It's packing a wobbly. Please stop packing a wobbly, Unreal. Been good up till now. Why is that the thing that makes it just blah? There we go. Okay, I'd already placed it. I already put it in. That's why. Okay. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. We're good. We're good. Save all. We're Gucci. No need to panic. No need to panic. Stop panicking, everyone. People, stop panicking. Where were we in here? Okay. On the left side, expand interfaces. I know you can type it out. I'm just doing this as a thing you can do to remind them that you can do this. Expand interfaces. Drag. Changing time intervals onto graph. That will be our new custom event instead. No? Same difference. What? Why is that not okay? Event. Yeah, whatever. We get the thing. Right click. I guess it's just right click. Implement event. Yeah. Whatever. So we're not dragging, we're just right click, implement event, Gucci. So then it hooks back up into the actual other part of it, where it's just like, yep, this thing, done. There we go. Now that's much cleaner. And works for everything. Now we can go back to our thing. This thing. we're back to this thing because we're at the perk update. And this is where we go. We've got a random. So now that we have an interface, it's an interface event that you just call, which is just changing time intervals. And that will change it for every single actor of that has that tag. So if it's a generator, it's going to start generating stuff at. It's going to update it to be able to like update it, because that's the other thing is, say you've got a Mark II, a Mark III, a Mark I, whatever. You've got different like levels of generators. The base interval of each of those could be different. So now when you're updating them, you've already got a base interval to work off of. But instead of it being every 5 seconds for the Mark I, it's going to be like 95% of that. So it'll change to be, whatever, the math of that. Math. If it's 80%, it'll be 4 seconds. But say the Mark II has like a 4-second interval. Now that Mark II is going to be whatever, whatever the maths. I'm not doing maths. You can't get me to do actual maths. It'll be different in that way. It'll still update them as needs be. And yes, we need to update the stat percentage. So, okay, let's start writing this out first. Okay, new custom event, name it perk update. Off execute. Get all actors with tag. Not what's the other one? Tag with tag. Not all actors of class. Not of class 1. Drag tag pin into the perk update. Now we have the tag. Okay. Off the out actors for each with just loop for each loop, because you could there's two. There's two. For each would be examples. It'll grab a certain amount, and then after it's grabbed a certain amount, it'll break that. So like it'll go through and say maybe you've set it to only grab 25 of the thing. It'll only update those 25 of the things. That's when you use a break. So say stop looping. But this will just go for everything. Every single thing. Yes. Okay. Array element. Off the array element. Off array element. Changing time interval message. That's what it is. It's a message. Let's say. Have we explained? Right, okay, I'm gonna type in explain why we do this. Example, different versions of a generator. Mark 1, 2, 3, etc. Just need a little bit there just to remind myself to say that. Drag stat percentage off and onto the perk update. There we go. I'm gonna perk update. I'm gonna perk update. I'm going very heavily into this. I got really into. I think I've just gotten too far into this placing object thing. but it's getting. I'm enjoying making it. Even if it's just random stuff. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Do we need to even say if it's completed or not? It's done. It's doing its thing. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here. Comment perk update. When do we call this? What's the easiest way to call this? I don't want to do a stat system. I don't really want to do a stat system. How hard is a stat system? Perk system UI. Canvas panel. Editable. Wrap with horizontal. Lining. I'm just trying to quickly decide whether this is worth it. Wrap that with a vertical. And we can just go duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Trying to see if this is worth it before we even try to do it. I can just write it all out. Power generators. It's annoying that it does. It's annoying me that it's doing that. Wrap with size to content. Wrap with size box. Size box says 500. No, 250. And each of the editable text boxes will be. Yeah, these all. These don't need to be editable text boxes, they just need to be text boxes. Whatever. Why isn't it? Fill to the right. Not what we want. I'm not going to be pedantic about it. I've just decided I'm not going to be pedantic about it. These are just going to be like that. What's this one again? What are our systems? Close that. We've got the mining generator, processing creator. Processing. So you got like processing is going to be a different stat. Creators. These are all different stats. Let me just chuck that into a H key, debug H key, and create widget. Needs to be the perk system. We don't actually need it to be here. I'm just putting it there. Perk system widget. The perk system widget. Add to. For the life of me, I don't understand why dragging it off of a widget reference would not immediately have add to viewport as the first option. I don't get it, UE. Why? Why? Flip-flop. Flip-flop! You wouldn't do this. You'd do it like this, actually. Not even like this. Not even like this. I'm just testing.
This is so unfair.
Do it once. Once. You don't do this. You don't do this. I'm just being weird. Bam, bam. Remove from parent. Just getting it in on. You create this over on the begin play, but I don't want to move stuff around. I want to keep it here right now, just so I am testing this. Cursor. Get player controller. Cursor. Set. Show mouse cursor. Take it away. We don't need it. Got this. We go H. 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay. These are all, unfortunately, also selectable, which I don't want. Replacing those. Replace with... Why can't you just replace it with a text box? What? That's a bit weird. Actually, this I can do. Get rid of them all. Get rid of them all. Bam, bam, bam. Go. Text box on top of there, and then we can go. Oh no, not that way. Onto you. No, I need a control. No, what's the? I don't know. Whatever. I thought I was being smart. I don't know what the control the drag command is. Sneeze, 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 sneeze. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more clean now that they're after. Mining. Generator. Processing. This is a pure testing tutorial thing. You'd make it a variable that is edited by actual perk system. This is just a cheap and nasty way of like, oh, you can just basically debug hack your own percentages to whatever. Creators. I go in the. I'm in the right tab. Creators. I don't think I actually have given this a proper. I don't think you can actually do this way. Maybe. I've actually not really done it this way before, so I don't know how to actually make it so that you can read this. I don't think you can do it this way. You'd have to do it as a thing. Ah. How do you... I never actually used an edible text thing. Now I'm thinking about it, I can't actually do anything with this that I'm aware of. Is read only. On text change. Maybe that's where I do it. So we won't bind it. We won't make it read only. For the sake of this, we don't. Okay, we got a heading. So even I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So remove binding. Ignore that. Okay, so on text change. On text change, go to the pref. Once you're at the pref, update perk update. And this is where you'd say it's the mining. So it's anything that has the tag mining. You'd also put this on like begin play so that, or whatever, whenever you start the game you want it to update all the things with the stats you want, but because this is again cheap and nasty, we're not doing it that way. We're doing it this way. To float, I guess to string, and then into there. Sure. That way. Let's test if that works. On text committed probably is better. I'm assuming committed means once you've finished writing. Commit method? I don't know. Okay, I don't know that one. We're not going to make things any more complicated than I can understand fully at the moment. Okay. Okay, placed object. So that means once we bring it up, it should update the thing. Which means, let's give it a go. Placing an object. Placing this. So every 5 seconds, it does a random message. Okay, go out of that. And then we go to here, so this should be a mining. Should be mining. So if we change it to 20, did it update it? I don't think it did. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it didn't work. Right. Didn't work because I don't know what I'm doing. And that's why it didn't work. Mining. So on to next. Perk update changes thing. Changing time interval of placed object. Okay, that's the problem, I think. We need to have it so that it clears. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I understand. It's because it's still based off of the timer that was already there. It hasn't updated the timer again, so we need to stop the timer. So, okay, let's, now that we're committing to it, let's do this properly. We're gonna, okay, first of all, we go to, I didn't say this is, I need to say where we are. I would say where we are. Okay. We've done that. Okay, done that part. Okay. Let's go ahead and content browser. Let's make that widget first. New BP widget. User interface. User face widget blueprint. Other way around. Right. User interface. User interface widget blueprint. Blueprint. Name it perk system UI. How was my day? My day? Be pretty chill. Just a pretty chill day so far. Just playing Path of Exile and doing other creative things. doing things behind the scenes. And yeah, now we're here writing tutorials and it's fun. Yeah, good day. Good day. Hope your day was good. I'm at perk system. Double click. Add canvas panel to graph. Add a editable text box. So we're adding an editable text box. Yep. Right click in hierarchy and wrap with size box. Hello portal, welcome on in. Hope you are doing good. We're just doing things. Wrap with size box. Once you've got the size box, click size box and change width. Enable width. Override. Change to 70. Sure. Right. Right. Click size box. Wrap with horizontal box. Drag. Search for text box in palette. Drag a text box text item onto the horizontal box in hierarchy. Hierarchy. Not editable text box. Should just say text box. Okay. And right click horizontal box and wrap with vertical box. Duplicate the horizontal box 3 times. Change the text box of each to mining generator processing creators. Yep, that should be fine. I think that's it. We need for that. On the first editable text box, left click it and scroll down on the right side. Actually, and search events. On text, click the plus for on text changed. Gucci. Then it takes you to the thing, which gives you this. Off text changed execute cast to BP third person character object off object get player character off as BP promote to variable and name it pref off pref perk update and then change tag to mining. Okay, that's good there. Off the text changed event, type to string, then connect the string to the stat percentage. Because reasons I don't know, you can't plug a text straight into a stat percentage. Okay, that's that part, right? And there's that part done. That creates that. Okay. Do this 3 more times for each of the different tags. Right. Bam. Bam. Thankfully, you can just copy paste. Don't. No, don't forget you can copy paste. This is where you try to be smart about things, where you try to, you know, I've set this perk update and this whole thing system up so that it applies to multiple things. That way you can't just copy paste things and just change like one little thing and it's Gucci. Like in this case, we're just hooking them up. Bam, 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 bam. And we just need to change this to processing. Also, make sure to change the tag of each to their respective tag names. No, there's no place for that one. Generator. That one's processing. This one's creator. Creators. Creator. Okay. So now whenever we do that, it should update. Right. 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 Did I actually get this to work? And did I get it to work? I thought I've actually got it to work or not. Place an object. It's a minus, so now it's going to be at 20. Random message. No, that was what I forgot to do. Have I done perk update? No. What I forgot to do was clearing the event. So, back to placed object. Hello, Rix. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a Gucci day. We're just doing some tutorial writing. And getting confused by things. Because we're good at that. Big stretchy stretch. Smart people stuff. The point of this tutorial sticks is entirely to explain that game dev isn't all that hard. It is just time and effort. So anyone that, you know, I'm going to announce it ahead of time, but anyone is welcome to install Unreal Engine at the time of doing this, before doing this stream, and follow along, and maybe you'll end up making a game too. But the idea is that I'll be explaining it to 4 different specific people, and they're going to learn how to make a game. And I'm just writing out the lesson plan for it. And I got really into this one. Some of the other like the other ones that I asked the participants what they wanted to do, and we've got the speed one. The speed one was pretty simple, but then we got into the item placement, and I kind of got a little bit overboard. I guess I get a little bit overboard. But it's going through a lot of different practices, different ways to do things, different ways to interact with each thing. So at the moment I'm just kind of going through a placement system where you can place an object, change it to something else, and it'll do a different thing based off of whatever is placed. So I'm a slime, slimes are cool, chat is cool, random message. Think of it like if it's you're placing generators, miners, processors, creators, sort of like a satisfactory type game, and it'll do that. It's even got a collision checking, so like it checks to see if it's going to collide with anything else. But at the moment, we're just trying to make it so that you can change the intervals with a perk system, or something like that. And we're doing it the cheap and nasty way. Okay. That is that done. We just need to clear this timer here, because it's not being updated. Change event changing time interval. Off the execute. Add clear. Try to do this where it makes sense. Because you probably wouldn't even do it this way anyway. There's plenty, billions of other ways to do it better, rather than having so many objects having their own timers. But this is the way we're doing it. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the way things are done. Okay. Stop doing a thing message. So we go off here. Stop doing a thing message. So we want to stop doing this timer, and then we can start doing it again. Yeah, we can just plug that in there because it's already been established that it's starting its thing. It already knows what it has to do because it's been told what to do. Project function name. No, we've never told it. Have we? We've never told it to start doing a thing. So therefore it doesn't know what it is to do that thing. Update object. No, we have. Okay, we're doing thing 1, doing thing 2. Okay, we have told it. So it'll tell it to start doing the thing again, which means it'll do that. Okay. After set time intervals, start doing a thing message. Add the variable object function name. Now that should update. So, go into build mode, place an object, go out, random message is played. So now that we go into here, it should play every shorter amount of time now. Or it won't. What am I getting wrong on this? Okay. Placed object. Object spawned. If BAM. Is this event actually being called? No, it's not, is it? It's not grabbing the actual text, is it? I will be right back. 1 second. Give me 1 moment, please. It was a queue! Okay. Let me just, I'm just testing now to see why this is failing to work. So it definitely can read it as 20. But this isn't... It's not grabbing 20%, is it? Boom, 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 boom. Not doing it, is it? It's not actually updating this. Why haven't you updated it?
Get away from me, you sick freak!
Mining. Work update. Get all actors with tag. What have I done wrong? It is going through, but it's not doing a percentage, is it? Why is it not giving... Is that not how the percentage works? I wonder if that's how the percentage even works. Let's just go ahead and like leave these at 0. I don't know why that percentage doesn't work. Maybe I'm just not using it the right way. But at least this way we can just test it. Change it to a minus instead. Okay. Let's give that one a go. Places the thing. Bring up the thing. we just do this at 4. There we go. Okay, that one works. If we changed it to 4.9, there you go. It's just constantly going. So that's it. Does pass it through. Just for some reason that percentage wasn't working how I thought it would work. So, where did I put percentage? I'm just replacing that percentage with a minus instead. Where did I put the thing in? The placed object. Connect to time intervals. Change time liquid. Okay. Drag off the B. No. Make it a change time interval. Don't need to change the name because we were. Wait, but no. No, that's what we do. Okay. Implement event new variable based time. Okay. Either type no, so we're not typing percentage. We want to get drag off base time interval. We want a subtract node. Alt left click time intervals onto. Connect to subtract the subtract node, not percentage nodes, now subtract node, and that should be it. That's how it works. Okay. Add a variable object function name. Okay, we're all good. We're cooking with gas now. We're gas cooking. Okay, get rid of those things. And where's that last one? Annoying one. Print string there. We don't need that one. We don't need that print string. Just clearing it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, then we're going back to the third. Oh. Because what my vision, my grand vision, is to have just a Discord screen. Very high high-end production value. Discord screen, and I can view their windows as they beam them to me, and I can just be watching them and then like zooming in and out on each person's thing, and you know we can go from there, and we can see everyone making their games and whatnot, and it should be very Gucci. It should be great. It should be amazing. I might actually have to come up with a different overlay that I've currently got to maybe just have I'll probably do different things so we can maximize the amount of screen percentage that is being shown of the actual things as possible, maybe. Or I'll just keep it like this. We'll see how I feel on the day. Yes. Alright. Okay. Edit project settings. Project settings. Inputs. New input. And name it perk. Perk bringer upper perk UI. Gucci. New action map. New action mapping. There's two different ones. There's axis mappings and there's action mapping. Axis has a value to it, so like if it's a joystick or a trigger, there's like a 0 to 1 value there. So if you're saying like you want to go X amount of speed faster, you just like, you know, use that axis to like mapping to say how fast it's, how much you're holding down that value and how fast you'll go with that, and that'll be that. Action mapping is press the button. Press button. Press button, do thing. Push button, do ting. Perk UI. Give it a key of H. Key. If I could just spell. I keen for some spelling. I guess I can't do H. Press big red button, do read blip. Well, that is entirely a thing you can do. I can even do it in like a few seconds. Press H, perk UI, play sound, explosion. You don't see the explosion's just happening off screen. Apparently I have my H set to something else as well. I have my H set to another thing. We'll get rid of that for now. H can be for this thing. But yeah. Okay, so we're replacing the flip-flop there. Yep, okay. So, now we're actually going to tutorialize this thing. I'm going to grab the create one and put it over the begin play. Begin play. Make it a little bit more room. Begin play. Because you create your widgets here, and you can add them to your, if you want it to add straight away, like if it's a main UI, where the main stuff happens, you add the view widget straight away, but this we want to create it, just so it exists, so we can reference it whenever we want to. So, okay, we've got to give it assign it a key of something like H. 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 Begin play line. At the end of begin play. Create widget. Class perk system UI of return value promote to variable, and that's Gucci. Okay, that's good for there. Note, put, go over to the placing blocks section, just to say go put this over by there so that it's all in one place. Right click in perk UI input off pressed flip flop. It's a flip flop. So we don't need this anymore because that was just purely for testing purposes. Off the A line, what we might do is actually just move this perk system so it's not over the top of the other one. We'll just put it there for now. It's not pretty, it's functional. Not pretty, it's functional. Right. Okay. Off the A line. Add to viewport. Drag the perk system. Widget ref widget variable into the target. That way you can just go like, well, bam, straight into it. It's very handy. Into the target. Off the B line. Remove. Remove from parent. In which case you can also just how do I best here around. I'm not really familiar with them. Maybe if I saw them, maybe I'd know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Off the perk system widget variable, drag into target of move from parent. Right click, get player controller. Off that, show mouse cursor. I'll just say duplicate. Duplicate. Connect the execute of A and B line to each. Set the A line show mouse cursor to true. That way it'll show the mouse cursor. It will still control the thing, but we're not going to be pedantic about that. Okay. Hiroguchi? Hiroguchi. So, one of the things that I've always noticed that when you're creating these things, they look like weapons themselves. Did someone get yeeted? I think someone got yeeted like over to me. I was like, huh? They look like weapons. Like this looks like a sword with two prongs. This looks like a some sort of gun that's like going up and towards. These always look like guns. They're like firing off, and they look like guns. That one's a weird gun. But yeah, a lot of these things just kind of look like they're like that's like a rifle kind of thing. I'm just like you look at these things and it's like there's the stock and then it goes down into the whatever the rest of it is. I don't know gun anatomy, but yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking. I've done a lot of saying of doing things, but without actually saying playtest. But I'm gonna try to say playtest more often. When we're actually doing it. Okay. So. I think that's that. So we'll place down one of each. Placing. Technically could also make it so that the 1, 2, 3, 4s change the thing as well. We'll do that in a sec. Rather than it just being G to cycle. One of you, one of you, one of you, one of you. Each of y'all play your different messages at once. Do your different things. I think you'd still do it in another way, where you'd just have some other blueprint counting however many of these objects are in the environment each. And have one space to count the power up each time. But this is purely just for now's sake. Just explaining how to do these things. It's not practical, I know that. But it also might be practical, I don't know. There's, again, a lot of ways to do things. And this is just another one of those ways. Okay, so when we bring this up, we can be like, yo, 4 seconds on that, 3 seconds on that, 3.5 on that, 2 on that. So now, each of those messages are doing their respective faster rates. Gucci. 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 We Gucci. Right. Since you Gucci, can I borrow a couple of my... Not that Gucci. Definitely not that Gucci. We're just the Gucci with 2 I's. And it's CHI. Gucci. Because we're going to be copyright infringement friendly. We have a good day when we're Gucci. I said I was gonna change it so that cycle update. Is there an easier way to do it rather than doing each of the keys? Nah, I'm gonna do each of the keys just for the sake of the tutorial. I'm gonna put big old optional here though, because this one's getting very long. Project settings, inputs, new action mapping, times 4. Give each name of object 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Give each key of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, no, wrong thing. This one. 2, 3, 4. Object 1, 2, wait, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just a little extra thing to add in. Object 1, 2, object 2, object 3, object 4. Okay. Hello again, Fruitsy. Welcome on in. We've been working on our things still. We've got the item placement down. So we go in here. We cycle between the object. Oh, first of all, it's a... oh, I can't place it there because it's red. Can't place it there, it's red. It's placed, it's red. It's gotta be green. Can't place it there, it's red. Okay, and then you got the cycle of the different objects. And as you place them, it'll do a thing. Slimes are cool. And then you can say, like, which one is this one? I don't know if this one's... There you go, we just changed them all. We've created a perk system where you can change your own values to be... Now it's doing it every 4 point... that's not mining. 4.9, is that generator? It's not a generator. There we go. It's processing. There we go. It updates every 4.9 seconds. Oh, every 0.1 second now. Object does thing. Yes, object does a thing. The best naming convention. We've got it right here. Start doing a thing. Stop doing a thing. Do thing 1. Do thing 2. Do thing 3. Do thing 4. We're being very creative with our naming. But at the moment, I'm just adding an object cycling system. I put them all in the wrong thing. There we go. We want to cycle the objects one after the other, but we want to make sure that we set these things properly. Do you make it a macro? If thing do, then do. Yes, yes, good, very good. Cycle, jump, jump, cycle, object. So it just jumps to the thing. Wow. Does it need an output? I don't think it needs an output, but we're just doing it. I'm just thinking. We're all good. Bam, bam, bam. That'll do its individual things. Okay. So we have to go back to the third person. Add each input event. Then we drag, Alt plus left click, drag proxy current choice integer onto graph. So that has this set. After that, update proxy. Right. Yeah, and drag proxy placeable object into update proxy. Highlight the set integer and update plus update proxy plus proxy variable. Right click one of them, collapse to macro. Could have just said make new macro, but it's fine. I could have just made a whole new macro anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. Double click it. Name it jump cycle object. Double click to go into it. Drag the executable of set integer off and into onto the inputs node. Drag the proxy current choice pin off and onto the inputs. Connect the execute from the integer to the update proxy, back to event graph. Copy and paste the macro 3 times to the other inputs. Change the integer of each to 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And connect the executes. Execute. So now they all should just update. It's a very quick one, I think, but not that one. Bam. 1, 2. There we go. Obviously, this is only works for like things if you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have like a lot of things, you'd just have a cycling system, or you'd maybe bring up a UI that you can click. So like, say you've got like 20 different things, you'd have like you're making a simulator game. You'd have like 20 different things. You don't want to have some weird numbering thing there, so you just have a UI that you bring up and then you click on the individual things that you're going to place. That's how you do that instead. But for this short use case of just changing between 4 different things, that's what we do. Bam, you're dead. And yeah, Gucci. Zoom. I'm gonna run really fast. Really fast. I'm gonna change. Player maximum walk speed is now gonna be 10,000. No, 100,000. Watch this. Watch this get really funny. Going slow, going slow. Building up, building up, building up, building up. Slowly building up. I'm fast. I'm so fast. It's just forever going faster and faster, faster, faster. Zoom! Zoom! Too fast. Going too fast now. Going too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Zoom! It's designed to like slow down your momentum based on like your velocity. We don't want it to be that high. Where is that system? It's designed to yeah. It goes down at a much well, you can change however much it goes down by, but that's how much it goes down by. It goes by 10 every tick each time it what's it call it? Every time you like go below the velocity rate. But yeah, that's how you go fast. Okay. I think that's all for the like I think it's definitely all for the placeable object. I went a bit further into it than I did the speed one, but like the speed one I couldn't really do much more with. Like that's literally the speed section there compared to the item selection, item placement and cycling objects. I'm a little bit overboard with just a little bit. Just a little bit. And the next one will be the wall ride and the jumping. But we won't be doing that tonight. We won't be doing that tonight. We're definitely not doing that tonight because that's... I need to look more into that. This is something I knew I could do on stream as a thing, as a little teaser for the event when we get to that. Yeah, slowly just work. Yeah, over time as we get through the donation goals. I think it's at either 30 or 40%, but I wanted to make sure I had it all planned out ahead of time for the event. And yeah, there's some still more things I need to do, like the enemy stuff. I've created an enemy that you can kill, whatnot, but I haven't created it so that it can chase you. So I need to add the chasing stuff, which is going to be just a simple chase the character. I actually don't want to have it chasing me constantly while I'm trying to test everything else. So I'll probably add the chasing stuff in after I've done the wall riding. Yeah. Sound Gucci? Sounds Gucci. Okay. I think that will be it for tonight. Let me just Blip. It's gone now. Display capture's gone. It's been freed. Okay. Let's see. We will raid on out. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got. If you want to ever see where my streams are, I do put my schedule. It's here. Schedule's here. It's just in the little tabs of the below the stream. If you'll ever see what I'm going to be working on next. We've got the so we're going to do some more Subnautica below zero tomorrow. If the sea truck is too much, if moving around in the sea truck is too much in VR, I'll switch it to something else. Because even just the tiny little bit I played of it, it was but Saturday we've got the Borderlands 2 with Tox, Slime, Shadow, and Bobacrafts. And Sunday there's nothing because there's nothing. I do watch parties on Sundays in the Discord. If you wish to join in on watch parties, we're currently watching Delicious in Dungeon. We'll be on the episode 7. Yeah, 7 onwards. 7 onwards. And yeah, that's it in the Discord. On Monday, we'll be back with more Mario on Monday. Going to be doing more 16-star speedrunning. I'm going to have to try and source the right version of the ROM to play because the ROM that I'm playing is definitely not the right one. I can tell that. I can tell it's not the right one. I gotta just look around for it, but that'll be fine. And yeah, that'll be Monday, and then I don't know what Tuesday will be. We'll see what Tuesday is gonna be. We'll see. Yes. All right. Let me look for someone to raid. Night, good night, farmer, and thank you for stopping by. We are gonna raid. I don't know how long they're gonna stream for, but yeah, don't want to accidentally press any knocks. We're gonna raid Artemis Angelique, who's playing Plague Inc. Evolved, about, trying to create a plague. Interesting. Alright. /raid Artemis Angelique. And we're gonna have a raid message, the Good Day raid, if you wish to join in on the raid. But if you do not, it's all good. Just want to chill, it's fine as well. We're all chill around here. Yeah. Make sure I've hit save on everything. Make sure everything's saved on my thing. Alright. Close that. Close that. Alright. Thank you all for joining on this little weird stream that I did today. Of just me going mad about crazy coding and such. But yeah. I hope you all, in fact, have a good day. A good night. And a good everything else in between. Let me close off the end. I'm going to end stream on YouTube real quick. End stream. End now. Okay. Ending on there.